All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Grantsburg, Wisconsin. My name is Bob Rombach. Excited to bring you this non-conference matchup between the St. Croix Falls Saints and the Grantsburg Pirates. And tonight, making his varsity debut on the camera is Dakota Schultz. Hey, Dakota, thank you for doing this. We're going to have a lot of fun. But before we get too far into it, I want to show you what happened last time Grantsburg took the court here in Grantsburg. They played Frederick. Take a look at these highlights. Bound. He wants to push it. Nice pass into Axel. Left-handed layup is good for three. No. Dylan gets the board. Gets it to Daxter, who gets it in the lane. Kicks it out. Daxter, he hit a three last game. Hits a three this time as well. Starting here, man-to-man. Caleb to the rack. Got his first points. Axel at the free throw line. Good! As Brady Nelson gets set to check back in. Caleb long three. Good. With Mo on him. Caleb grabbing. Shot is up and good. Bartlett. Cookie's able to get the ball. Stelsel pops one up and good. Getting it to Rombach. Rombach spinning. Nice find. Dylan snaking to Rozier. Spinning, shot up. Oh! Underneath Rombach. Rombach in the lane. Spinning, tough shot. Yeah. Caleb a threat anywhere. Riker gonna shoot. That one gets the Grantsburg roll. Now Rombach. Step back three for Caleb. Good. Stopping, firing. Axel open three-pointer. Good. His way. Now gets it to Daxter. Daxter off the glass and good. It's on Sunday. Venmo it. Here's Daxter, another three, yes. Running some kind of zone. Kicked out Archie for three, yeah. Caleb gets the ball back. Fires it over to Stelsel. Stelsel for three. Oh! Head to Caleb. Caleb, stutter step, gets to the rack. Off the glass, good, and one. Daxter, an open late jump stop. Off the glass and good! Well, there you go. Those are the highlights from the last time Grantsburg took the court. And that was also last time Grantsburg won. They went on the road and lost to Turtle Lake earlier this week. And so 1-1 so far this week in a 4-game week. Hey, Kelly Olson. She says, hi, guys. Kelly, is that you, or did somebody get a hold of your phone or iPad and chatting away? Regardless, welcome everybody to tonight's non-conference game. Grantsburg and St. Croix Falls. St. Croix is 8-4 overall. They're 6-3 in the Heart of North Conference. That's 5th place, tough conference. For Grantsburg, they're 6-9 overall, 4-6 in the conference, 6th in the West Lakeland. And just a couple old rivals here in Grantsburg as we get set. And Pete will bring us into the game here.
I would invite you to please stand, face the flag as Renee sings the anthem. The starting lineups beginning with the St. Croix Falls Saints. Number 1, Carson Marks. Number 5, Elliot Wilson. Number 11, Jared D. Smith. Number 20, Justin Wynn. And number 22, Brett Sladkey. The starting 5 for the Grantsburg Pirates. Number 1, Riker Salzo. Number 3, Baxter Schultz. Number 4, Caleb Rock. Number 14, Axel Hale. And number 51, Lyle Cody.
All right, so here we go. Again, a non-conference matchup. I see my counterpart in St. Croix, Chris Folkstead, the voice of St. Croix Falls. Chris Folkstead joining us, saying go Saints. So we are about ready. Dakota Schultz is making his debut on the video camera. Nick, who normally does it, is watching his daughter in gymnastics tonight in Grantsburg. So good luck to Abby and the gymnasts. Here's the tap. Caleb wins it. Daxter also makes a nice play to corral that one, and the Pirates have the ball first. And you'll hear clapping the entire game because St. Croix Falls likes to clap when they're on defense from the bench. Daxter turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound up for grabs and finally grabbed by DeSmith. And that ball thrown away. Grantsburg will take it. And we've seen St. Croix do a little bit more press, and they are pressing here to start the game. We'll see if they stay in the 2-3. They normally run a 2-3 defense. This one's a cross-court pass. Hale crosses the timeline. Wilson on him. Caleb with a quick shot, three-pointer. Good. Caleb Brombach for 3. St. Croix quickly ahead. They want to talk about a three-pointer as well. Fast and furious, Carson Marks hits it. Hale, bounce pass back to Rombach. Caleb now. Nice drop off to Daxter. We've got all sorts of scoring early. Good feed, and Daxter finds the bottom of the net. And a quick transition shot, no good. Who's got the ball? It's going to be Cookie Lozier. Lyle Lozier is his given name. Lyle Lozier Jr., in fact. He has it now. Red, Cookie, Lyle, no. Ball batted around. What a fast pace to this, the start of this one. Here's Marks kicking it over. Hard to even know what kind of defense St. Croix has been playing. That one is tipped out of bounds. Looking to get it underneath to Brett Sladkey, but Caleb got a piece of that one, knocks it away. Wilson is the leading scorer for St. Croix Falls. He averages just over 17 points per game. Here's Marks, who seems to, I think he has about 6, he has 6 assists per game. Doesn't get one there, as the three-pointer is missed. Rombach with the rebound, quickly up ahead. Axel, three-pointer, good! Axel Hale from downtown. Another assist for Rombach as well. He leads the team in assists, but Pirates moving the ball around quickly, not even letting St. Croix get set up in their defense. And that's funny because Dakota and I were talking before the game, like the Pirates don't generally push the ball on a rebound like they have tonight. Quick inbounds three-pointer, no good. Daxter one-arms it, has the ball knocked away though. Knocked away by Wilson, a little floater, Marks, it's good. Carson Marks, all 5 of the Saints' points. Oh, good fake by Axel. Gets it over to Stelsel. Riker driving, losing, trouble. Puts a hand down, still some trouble. Gets it over to Axel. Axel back from Cookie, and they are in the 2-3, it looks like. Finally see them in their defense. That ball knocked away. Daxter recovers, bounce pass back up top over to Stelsel. Stelsel lines up the three. In and out. Rebound. And good position by Daxter, and it's knocked out of ball. Okay, that's a foul. Okay. It was an odd reaction by the ref, but it's a foul. He's just pointing at the guy who got the foul. Good effort underneath there by Daxter. And, you know, Grantsburg has a height disadvantage in just about every game, but lately they have been doing great on the boards. They actually had a 1 rebound advantage over Turtle Lake last game. Daxter 0 for 2. Daxter streaky from the free throw line. Hopefully he can rebound from the early 2 misses here. Sladke has it, bounce pass. Jared DeSmith, not much of a scorer. He's going to move it back up top to Marks, who has all 5 of the Saints' points. 8-5. And that's back up top to Marks. Grantsburg guarding Elliott Wilson, kind of a face guard, making the rest of the team do it. There's a rebound, and Axel Hale comes away with it. Harassed big time afterwards, but Saint securing the ball nicely. Here's Marks working on Caleb. Nice bounce pass underneath. The shot is blocked. Cookie gets it back, but too high off the backboard. The next rebound goes out of bounds. Fast and furious here to begin the game. First few possessions ended in makes. Haven't seen much scoring lately, and another rejection. There's that height problem for Grantsburg. That's Justin Wynn. He is 6'6". Cookie does not get close to the 6-foot part of the measuring tape. Sladke, long pass over Wynn, and now Marks. Marks, he likes that. Three-pointer is good. And Marks likes to shoot three-pointers. He's not especially hitting at a high percentage, but he's 2 for 3 here tonight. Good job by Riker to contain the ball. Here's Caleb. Back out to Riker. Kicks it quickly in the corner. Three-pointer high. No good. Great job by Daxter on the box out. Skies shot. No good. Another rebound, and that's off of Caleb out of bounds. So the Pirates scoring early, but can't find the bottom of the basket since, and a timeout called by Grantsburg. Third graders are going to take the court at halftime, so we'll look forward to that. 13:22 left to go. It's back to a tie game now. Carson Marks with 2 3-pointers and all 8 points as the Pirates are trying to take Elliott Wilson out of the game. Number 5 is being guarded hard by Riker Stelson. So far, so good for the Pirates, but Carson is the one making them pay. But I think the Pirates long-term will be okay if Marks keeps shooting. They've got a few guys who can score. Marks has led the team in scoring in a game or two. Brett Sladke's led the team in 2 or 3 games. Here's Marks again. He's going to get it to the free throw line. That's going to be a shot. That's short by Sladke, and Lyle comes up with the rebound. Grantsburg pushing again. Will Caleb make a move? Nope. Good job by Marks to stop him. Caleb, good job keeping his dribble. He gets it back into the lane, and it's knocked away by Sladke. Cookie had the ball away from him a little bit too much. Here's Marks. Sladke from downtown. No, a little short. Caleb with the board. Rombach to the free throw line. Finds Hale, back over to Stelsel. And Caleb passed it to nowhere. Caleb's been doing a great job lately with his turnovers. That time he just obviously expected somebody to swing it over to who had vacated. So a free one for St. Croix. They gave Grantsburg a free one earlier, so that's all tied up. Marks, and that's a foul on Dax. Bumped him a little bit too much. Dylan Seeger into the game. Archie Hale as well. So the Hale boys out there, junior and freshman Hales. Nice interception by Daxter. And then he lost it. as DeSmith came back. And then he got it taken. He got his left shoulder ripped out of the socket. That's okay. He lost the ball and then had it blocked. That's another block for Wynn. And another block because there's no fouls in the paint. That's amazing. And I'm not saying there were. It's all straight up and down. Wynn might have 4 blocks right now. Here's Sladke. Sladke wearing some protection, must have gotten a broken nose earlier. He's going to step up, and now he'll get it back. This is one of the first times that we've seen Wilson touch the ball. Now it's Archie Hale face guarding him. A big height difference, but Archie moves so quickly into DeSmith. That's blocked by Caleb, and a good job by Axel to come and get that loose ball. 8-8, 11:29 left to go. The way this game started, I thought it was going to be 30-30 by this point. Here's Seeger, lobs it back out to Hale. Archie to Caleb in the corner, or the elbow. Tough shot, Caleb Rombach. Little turnaround jumper, he has 5 now. And a big screen, and Archie goes flat like pancake. Marks, that one's tipped away, and Dillon comes away with it. And then immediately DeSmith. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Sladke. Sorry, not DeSmith. DeSmith is 11, Sladke is 22. That's the second foul on St. Croix. Grantsburg with just 1 foul. And the first on Sladke. Axel, good fake. Now nice pass. Gets him up in the air. Nice play there by the Pirates, Daxter Schultz. A little hesitation, a little pump fake, got him to fly right by, and then the easy 2. Sladke, maybe a little gun shy. He had a shot there. Marks. Here's Wynn, bounces it into DeSmith. Back out to Wynn. Shot is up and good. Justin Wynn from deep. Rombach fires it into Dillon. Back out to Hale. Now Axel. Oh, through the legs of Rombach. Nice pass by Archie down to Dillon. Back to Archie. Archie slips a little bit. Now back to Rombach. Tight 2-3, especially when Caleb has the ball. Marks comes out on him. Otherwise, they're back a little bit. Archie, and they get it into Caleb. Caleb bounces it over to Axel. Pump fake. Axel, and that's going to be a foul on Sladke. You could tell right away he knew it. And he's going to have to come out of the game. Checking in is Brody Allram. So Sladke picks up his second with 9:41 left to go in the first half. That's a loss there for St. Croix for sure. Here's Rombach as Riker Stelsel comes off the bench, and so does Jake Peterson, set to check in the next whistle. Schultz. Wilson on him, pokes it, and the ball is saved by Archie. Back over to Axel. Axel, tough pass, and Dillon, it's saved, and it goes right to DeSmith. Long pass up. Allram gets it. Allram gets it back. He's like, I don't want it. You take it, Marks. No, you take it, Allram. And that pass off target. They were looked like he wanted to cut to the basket, and right when he did, the pass came to where he was. So his balance was off there. Grantsburg with a 1-point lead, 12-11. As we have hit the halfway point of the game, or the halfway point of the first half. Riker for 3. Nope. Reba, good. Box. Oh, look at Riker come in and grab it. Jump ball. Riker is probably 5'7", and you've got Wynn there, who's 6'6", and had it above his head. Excellent athletic play there by Riker Stelsel. All right, that's Isaac Tate into the game for St. Croix Falls. They gave Elliott Wilson a rest. Here's Marks. Marks for three. That misses short. Dillon can't handle the rebound, and Marks ends up with it back. Here's Wynn. Good quick ball movement for St. Croix there. Now back to Tate. Here's Allram. Good job by Grantsburg's defense. Allram's going to take the three. Oh, just missed. I don't think he takes a lot of them, but he almost got one to go there here in Grantsburg. Archie quickly. Oh, that's blocked. Archie's going to get that ball. Here's Rombach. Caleb surveying, looking for an opening. He's going to take the deep three. He likes it there. He's got it there. Caleb Rombach. Caleb now with 8 points. 2 3-pointers for the young man. Caleb is now 11th on the scoring list in Grantsburg history, just a junior. He's also 4th on the assists list. He was 2nd on the team his freshman year and led the team last year and this year. That pass just a little too high. Looking for Wynn. If he was 6'8", maybe. (15-11). Grantsburg's last possession was that three-pointer. Caleb, he's just going to take it himself. Finds Dillon, kicks it back out. Good job by Archie to secure that pass after it was touched by Slatke, who's back in the game with 2 fouls. 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Nice pass, and it's off the, oh, excellent play. I thought it was off of Jake, but no, it was Jared DeSmith flying around out there like he's still on the gridiron, knocking that ball away. Riker to Jake, now Caleb. Rombach. And that one's knocked out of bounds by Wilson. What's going on? Get the ball. What's he doing? All right. Caleb to inbound. He's in a little bit of trouble now. Now he gets it in to Riker. Axel Hale getting set to check back into the game. Cookie and Daxter too. Riker just on the logo. Here's Rombach. Still 2-3. They've really extended it. Out to Archie. Back up to Rombach. Caleb has the ball taken away. That's happened a few times. Brody Allram lost the ball, and Caleb ends up with the rebound. As he gathered, he lost it down by his quad. Now Caleb through the traffic, up off the glass. Oh, couldn't get it to go. But he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is on DeSmith. 2 shots coming up here for Caleb, 15-11. Free throw number 1 is good. Archie, Jake, and Dillon check out, and now it's the original starting 5 out there for the Pirates. 16-11, 6:18 left to go. First half. Rombach's second free throw off the back iron. Look at Daxter get up there, and then he gets the guys out of, oh man, just got to finish that Dax. Did everything right, great rebound. Got the 2 defenders up in the air, and clock. Oh man, I'm sure he'll be worried about that's going to be an offensive as Cookie gets in the way. Let's take another look at Lyle Lozier taking the charge. That's just how you're taught to do it. 16-11, 6:03 left to go. St. Croix back in some full court pressure. Looks like Slatke's come back out. Oh, Daxter tried to feed it down to Cook, but a good job there by Wynn to get in the way and knock it away. They're used to seeing that, other teams trying that, so I'm sure he was ready. And Wilson gets himself free, his first shot of the game just off. Caleb clears the board, finds Axel. Axel a little too far for Daxter, but Wynn can't hang on to it. So we've seen just a little bit of sloppiness here. Both teams have a couple of things that are just like, what are we doing here? And like I said, both teams, I can name off the top of my head 2 times for both teams. Axel. Now Riker on the logo, calling it out. Marks comes after him. So Riker goes by, bounce pass to Lyle. And he'll find, here's Caleb. Caleb, good with the ball. Gets it over to Axel. Underneath, Daxter. Daxter goes up strong, misses it. Caleb in. Oh, what a save there by Caleb Rombach, who now has 11 points. He went high and got that one and tipped it back in. Marks is open. Ooh, I thought, why not shoot that one? He's been having a good game, Carson Marks. Passed up the 3. St. Croix in their offense. Riker tasked with attaching himself to Wilson. Elliott, you can see him on the near side. Wilson is number 5. In the corner, Wynn. He hit one earlier. This one is too far, and the rebound tracked down. Everybody's kind of chaotic, and Marks, oh, that was a good-looking shot, too. Daxter Schultz comes away with the rebound, loses the ball, but it's going to go right to Caleb. Caleb likes the shot. Not going to make it happen. That rebound goes into the 4th row on the bounce, and it'll stay with Grantsburg. If you have a second, let's take another look at that save, that tip by Rombach. Nice play, and gave Grantsburg an 18-11 lead. Good job on the camera work, Dakota. Here's Daxter. Ooh, a lot of contact, and that's going to be out of bounds off of the block. I think that's 5 blocks now for St. Croix Falls. And it's not even a complaint. I mean, St. Croix does have 5 fouls. Grantsburg only 1 foul. Into Lozier, 4:13 remaining. Grantsburg plays at UW River Falls tomorrow. They take on Ellsworth. Here's Caleb. Caleb has the ball stripped from him, and it's out of bounds off of St. Croix. St. Croix quick with those hands. How many deflections have they had tonight? Tons of deflections. Nice ball fake. Daxter gets him up off the off the feet again. Daxter's been doing a phenomenal job with that. That time, he makes him pay in a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching high school basketball here on We Are SCF and We Are Grantsburg, both part of the We Are Network.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit GrantsburgTelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
We keep you connected.
We spark young minds.
We keep you safe on the road.
We keep you healthy.
We respond when it matters most.
We are Northwood Tech.
All right, welcome back. Just out of the timeout, a 3-pointer on the way, no good, and Rombach comes up with a rebound. Caleb was an assist short of a triple-double against Frederick. Here's another chance at an assist as Axel puts one up just short. Cookie tries to feed it out to Caleb. It eventually gets to him as Caleb tracks it down here in the corner. Gets it back, he's open. Oh, nice find for Cookie, what a spin move! Oh, almost made it happen. Caleb again tried to put one back in, gets it back out now after an offensive rebound. Riker kicks to Rombach. Rombach sidesteps, 3-pointer, in and out. Ball tapped. Wow, that was as close as he can get without going in for Caleb. Rombach with 11, he leads all scorers. That one's taken away. Axel Hale, Axel, little sidestep, bounce pass. Caleb off the glass, and he can't get it to go. Oh, lucky bounce for Caleb. Cookie. Oh, I thought Cookie was going to go for it. Caleb likes that 3. Another one just off for Caleb. 2 misses in a row for Rombach. He shoots at about 43% from outside. Oh, you like that shot. Another quick hands from Axel. Here's a shot inside the arc. Daxter with a good box out on Wynn. 20-11. Great defense here tonight by the Pirates. Good to see Goob Coy out, enjoying the game. He's going to be watching Praxton at halftime. Bounce pass into Rombach. Rombach makes a move, and now he's going to kick it back out. Hale for three. Yes! Axel Hale, and a foul underneath. Basket counts. Let's see. The foul is going to be on Grantsburg. Let's see, what number are they going to put up? Yep. And that's going to be a foul on Daxter, his second. Just trying to get position. He's just so strong, and other guys aren't nearly as strong. And so, you know, it can look kind of crazy, but scores 23-11. I missed a bucket in there for Grantsburg. Pirates all over St. Croix here in the first half. Already 2:07 left to go. Pirates looking good. Brett Sladke in foul trouble. He's been sitting for a lot of this first half for the Saints. Marks. Ooh, that's a tough shot. No good. And the rebound by Cookie. It's slapped away. Wilson's going to get his first bucket off of a nice quick hands there for Wilson, swatting the ball from Cookie. Here's Caleb now. Double teamed on the logo. Holy cow. And that pass up ahead, and they're going to call Axel on a push as Tate falls down. So that was incredible. With 1:37 left to go, they double-teamed Caleb. I think it was basically a half-court trap, but it looked like Grantsburg had beaten it, but then he got kind of caught in there, and St. Croix did a good job getting the ball and drawing the foul. Here's DeSmith, long pass over to Marks, back to DeSmith at the elbow. And now Tate, who's had some good minutes here in this first half. Marks, three, no. Another rebound for Grantsburg. And that's been a big story tonight. Grantsburg out-rebounding St. Croix. We don't have the actual stats, but just feel of the game here. You just know they're winning that battle. Here's Cookie. Caleb now. Little head fake to the rack. Good. Caleb Rombach with 13 first half points. And the score is 25-13. Marks dribbling, bouncing it back out to Tate. Tate now to Smith. Back to Tate. Win. And they're just moving the ball here. To Smith. Three-pointer for Marks, and there you go. Marks with the three. His third of the night. Here's Rombach with Marks on him. Gets through the double team. And in. Dang. Caleb Rombach with 15. Grantsburg up by 11 now with 17 seconds to go. Tate lines one up. That one goes. 2 threes in a row for St. Croix Falls. Isaac's first points of the game. 9 seconds left. Rombach, and he's going to get it over to Axel. Hale is bumped off the ball by DeSmith, and they're going to say it was off of DeSmith, out of bounds. 3 seconds left, 3.2 in fact. Caleb with the ball, 3 seconds. Behind the back, 1 second. Tough shot. Yeah, good defense by Tate on that one. Not a lot Grantsburg could do. But the Pirates, 27-19, and a couple of three-pointers there to get it even closer for St. Croix Falls. And special event here. You can see them lining up. The third graders get to play out there until the 3-minute mark. Look at them, how excited they are to play. Fun fact about this one, the two dad coaches are former state appearances from these guys. Oh, we're going to have Dakota, you got to make a tough choice here. Sophie's Choice. You know what Sophie's Choice is? Okay. I won't get into it. Some of the old timers watching know what Sophie's Choice is. And that's a terrible example, and I don't know why that came to mind. I'm sorry. Here we go. Let's see, we're on the left side. All right, let's look. Shot up, no good. Excellent looking shot there. Oh, where are you going? Uh-oh, that's off limits. Anyway, so Bucky is the coach over here, Bucky Kaiser. He was on the 2005 state runners-up. Over on the other side, we'll see him in a minute, is Seth Coy. Oh, they had a shot made over there. Uh-oh, some grandma's going to be real mad at Dakota. Dakota Schultz, everybody. 715-689. No, I'm just kidding. Nobody has a 689 number anymore unless you're a business. Here's a shot up, no good. And the ball batted around. Ooh, good save. Oh, not a good. Oh, man, that's tough. That's a heck of a story they're going to have. I see Nick is watching. He says, hi, Bobby. Hi, Nikki. And Kelly back in. Nice first half, Pirates. That's right. All right, here we go. Somebody's got to get open. Now they go. Tough shot, almost. There's Olsen. There's Olsen. I see the fourth graders. Shot is up and good for Olsen. Pan down just a little. You can see the fourth graders on the bench cheering on the third graders. Good enough. So there's 4 or 5 of them standing there watching and cheering them on. All right, dribbling, picking it up, looking around. Where are we going? There it is. All right, hey, don't worry about that. Shot up, ooh, another good look. All right, let's give these guys over here a little bit of love. Here we go. This one's 4-on-4. Ooh, stepped in front. And on this side, the bench side has moms videoing. Hey, we got you covered up here in We Are Grantsburg, although they'd miss half of them, wouldn't they? Hey, you get a couple steps to make a pass, no problem. All right. And this has come a long way. I remember when I first did this, when we moved back in 2017, I called this game. Nice shot. Woo, number 13. Oh, on the other end, I missed who made the shot. Don't worry about it. We're going to miss some. 13. If he would have turned his back, I could tell you, okay. Oh, no, that's way too far away for me to see. I think the last 2 letters are SS. He's got the ball now. First time I did this, can you see what that kid's name is? Oh, set the screen. Oh, the writing is just a little, is it Marks? Might be. Anyway, gosh. I called the game, and I remember specifically calling one of the kids Hoodie Boy. The Hoodie Boy kid was Archie Hale in 3rd grade. So, back at this at Seth's side. Oh, driving, shooting, no. Oh, Kelly. Kelly wants this one on. Oh, boy. Purple's ball outside the arc. Ooh, nice little dribble drive. Shot just missed. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be white ball. Just about 2.5 minutes left to go of the 3rd graders. Don't forget, tomorrow, Grantsburg plays at River Falls. That game was originally, well, if you go way back, it was supposed to be the first game of the year in Ellsworth. They were able to move that game to tomorrow to the Target Center. But with the unrest down there, the 2 schools thought it wise, and I agreed to not bring a whole bunch of kids and their families down there at the moment. So they have moved it to the Falcon Center tomorrow. What a shot, almost. So that game starts at 6 o'clock. We will be live streaming it if you can't make it down there, but it'll be super fun. What a fun Saturday. JV starts at 4:30 and varsity at 6. Lemire, he has an open look. The shot is up. Oh, just about. Nice rebound. See, these guys aren't used to playing on 10-foot rims either. I think they usually play on 8-foot rims at tournaments. Okay. Oh, no. Back to the other side for the last bit of this one. Glover, woo! Sneaky number 7, sneaky number 7 has the ball in and back out, putting on his best show. I can't see his name yet. Turn, Kwalik now to the low block. The shot is maybe deflected by Glover and now picked up and brought back out. Under a minute to play here. He's calling out a play. This is third grade basketball. He goes and sets a screen. He loves launching into it. Spin move. Shot is up. Oh, it was blocked. Excellent defense. Glover, red shoes and all, passes it over. Gets by the defense momentarily, now ends up on his backside. Somebody check on that kid. Oh, he's okay. As the two varsity teams come back out, and they're all going to be reminiscing about when they got their chance to play on the varsity hardwood. They would have had their chance back in like John and Leo's varsity days. 6 seconds left to go. No shot at the other end, at the buzzer, and what a fun halftime festivity. We love when we get to see that. But we've got some ads to catch up on, so give me a second. We're going to catch up on some ads and be right back.
At Burnett Medical Center, we understand that urology concerns can feel overwhelming. That's why we offer advanced surgical care with a personal touch, right here in your community. From kidney stones to prostate health, we're here to provide clear answers, expert treatment, and compassionate care every step of the way. Together, we'll help you move forward with comfort and confidence.
Whether you're soaking in a warm summer evening, relaxing at home with a family, or putting in a hard day's work, no matter how you internet, Grantsburg Telecom has you covered. Grantsburg Telecom is proud to deliver the area's fastest Wi-Fi ever offered, meaning whether you work from home or manage a local business with cloud-based systems and real-time data, you can relax knowing that our secure, reliable fiber-first network will be there for you. Visit grantsburgtelecom.net/fiber to learn more today.
Okay, here we go, almost ready for the second half. Again, Dakota Schultz making his debut on the video camera. Did a great job in the first half. We expect more of that, Dakota. Good job. All right, so 27-19 leading scorer for St. Croix is Carson Marks. He has 11 on 3 threes, on the strength of 3 threes. Isaac Tate also has a 3. Elliott Wilson, just 2 points. Justin Wynn also has a 3-pointer. Grantsburg has been face guarding Elliott Wilson. He's hardly had a chance. He normally scores 17 a game. I'm sure he's getting frustrated. For Grantsburg, Caleb Brombach has 15. Daxter Schultz with 6 and Axel Hale with 6. Axel with 2 3-pointers in the game. Caleb Brombach with 2 as well, I think. 1, 2. Yep. And the referees have come back into the game, into the gymnasium. That's what we were waiting for. And it'll be Grantsburg ball to start here in the second half. Thank you to all of the volunteers who help coach youth basketball. It is such an important deal, and you don't get thanked enough, but thank you from me. Here's Caleb. Nice pass, Daxter, glass, good. Nice looking play to start the second half. Daxter Schultz for 2. Oh, and he wasn't ready for it. Slatke was looking for somebody to screen, it kind of looked like. Could be wrong on that, but just wasn't ready for that pass, and a turnover. So the Pirates scoring and now have a chance to widen the lead. They're up by 10 right now, and Riker's going to stand in the corner. He's going to have Slatke come out and guard him. Skip pass over to Axel, now Daxter. Here's Rombach. Rombach will shoot. Caleb Rombach having a nice night. His jump shot went mid-range, 17 points now for Caleb. Slatke, what a tremendous quarterback Slatke was for St. Croix Falls. Just fun to watch him. Here's Marks. Marks off the mark that time. Rebound batted around. Now they get it to Rombach. Caleb with the ball. Wilson on him. On the baseline. Now Caleb picks it up and gets it back to Riker. Riker with Slatke out on him. Maybe that's the only time they're going to do kind of that. Try to maybe pick up a third foul on Slatke. Here's Rombach. And he will get it back to Riker, who will back out into the corner and have Slatke come out on him. Nearly got it taken away. Nice pass by Axel. Cookie off the glass and good. Nice find by Axel Hale and Lyle Ozier, his first bucket of the night. And a little late getting to it, but it's overshot by Wynn. And Riker dancing by himself for a moment there. Here's Riker, gets it up ahead to Hale. Axel gets past Marks, bounces it to the top, or to the free throw line to Rombach. Rombach takes the dribble, gets it out. Riker Stelsel, three-pointer, no good. Rebound and almost a foul on Riker. In fact, I think it is going to be a foul on Riker. So I don't think there's anything to be upset about with that play. The shot selection was good, just missed, and then you don't like that retaliatory foul, and that's so common in high school basketball, trying to make up for your mistake, and it wasn't even a mistake really, just a missed shot. You're trying to be aggressive for your team. Slatke for 3, Drano. His first bucket of the night. He averages 14 points, and it's 33-22. A little bit of trouble, but a big lob pass down to Axel. Back to Axel. Hale will get it back to Riker. Interesting strategy. Riker in the corner, moves the ball, and he has it poked again. He's got to be careful, and that's a turnover on Stelsel. That's twice in a row that Slatke has just poked it from behind as Riker got by him, but Slatke was able to make it happen. Marks for 3, too far. Daxter with good job. Up ahead, Rombach. Rombach lines it up and lays it in. Caleb Rombach with 2 more, not one that he wants to show his big brother Zach, but it worked. 2 more points for Caleb. Caleb now with 19. I know he felt the defense coming in hot. 3-pointer, no good, and a foul underneath. It's going to go against Daxter again. A clear out from Daxter, a push from Daxter apparently. He gets a lot of those, just again, so strong, and sometimes he does let his arms get away from him a little bit. And a push on Dax. That is his 3rd foul. Here's Wynn. Daxter straight up and down. Ooh, I thought he dragged his back foot. So did Cookie. I saw him make the motion. Here's DeSmith. Back up top to Wynn. Swung around, Slatke. And Wilson and Riker going at it. And Riker's going to pick up the foul. So 2 fouls in a row for Grantsburg. We didn't see very many fouls in the first half like that, kind of off-ball stuff. But Riker was just trying to not give Wilson position. And I haven't actually been watching that matchup too much tonight, so I don't know if that's the first time or if he's been getting away with it or what. Ball knocked away to Smith. Tough shot, good. DeSmith's first points. Here is Hale. Riker. Skip over, Hale. Down to Cook. Ooh, Cookie. Tough shot. Nice footwork and ball control for Cookie. And Lyle Ozier has 4 points. Grantsburg up by 13. Played excellent defense in the first half. See if they can keep it up. They're looking a little loose. St. Croix making them pay with some good shot selection. To Smith, over to Sladkey, back up top. Marks thought about it. And they're not actually playing. Oh, Axel's moved over. And that one's taken away by Caleb. And Caleb will dunk that one home! He always likes it when he gets a second chance. 21 points for Caleb and a dunk to boot. And a timeout called by St. Croix Falls. And a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. So yeah, Caleb with 21 points. I mean, he's having a heck of a good year. He leads the team in scoring. He's actually first in the conference in scoring as well. Him and Brandon Wagner have been going back and forth, and it might be different now. Caleb had an off game against Turtle Lake, but Brandon had 14. Caleb, I think, had 9 or 11. I can't remember. So both of them had kind of a down night scoring, but yeah, he's having a good year. Like I said earlier, he's moved into 4th place all time in assists. So he scores a lot, but he also gets other players involved. Here's DeSmith. Marks, good job by Hale on him. Looks like Grantsburg might be just man-to-man now, or are they back into a? No, it's a diamond. Archie Hale is guarding Wilson. Wilson just 2 points tonight. He's got to be getting frustrated. Sladkey passed up the shot. Marks. Cross court. Nice play. That's what they were looking for. Jared DeSmith skies and goes and gets one. Ooh, long time in the air. Here's Rombach. Caleb. Up top to Archie. Back to Caleb. Rombach sidestepping. Nice pass. Dylan. There's another one, just like we were talking about. Dylan Seeger takes care of it and puts it through. Little pocket pass. Oh, wide open Sladkey. Oh, missed it. And Rombach gets the easy rebound. Caleb, again, splitting the defense. A little bit tough for Axel. Now he's going to do a little baseline runner and get it to go. Axel with 8. Marks off the glass. A lot of contact. No, twice off the glass. And now Marks all over Cookie. A lot of contact. Boy, the clock is ticking. Axel, and that's a timeout by Grantsburg. The official was counting it down. I don't mean to call out the officials on that one. I mean, it looked like he's kind of getting jumped on a little bit. So, but regardless, it's a timeout. Grantsburg, 11:36 left to go, 43-26. Grantsburg up by 17 now. I forgot to write the score down at halftime. Do you remember what it was? Was it an 11-point Grantsburg lead? Well, if anybody remembers, let me know in the chat. I was just so excited for the third graders to come out and play. 11:36 left to go. Grantsburg up 43-26. Pirates average about 57 points per game. Boy, St. Croix had a crazy game on Monday. 98-91 overtime game against Hayward. Came up a little bit short, but wow, what a game. Here's to Caleb. Rombach backs it out. Marks into him. Gets by him. Caleb fires it out to Hale. Hale, nice play. Into Dylan, but it's knocked away by Tate. Tate brings it up. Long pass over to Marks. Marks nowhere to go. Now he gets it back to DeSmith. and Marks. Here's Wilson. Step back. Good decision by Wilson. I know he's got to be just chomping at the bit to score here. Here's DeSmith. Loses the ball, and Dillon comes away with it. Good job by Dillon to not turn that ball over because Wilson was lurking. Here's Caleb. Bumped, fade. Good, pure shot. Caleb Brombach looking good. 23 points for the young man. He's going to be flirting with another double-double. That's a nice play. Marks high off the glass. Marks with 13 now. Hale. Oh, good move by Archie. Finds Cookie. Cookie, jump stop to Dillon. The big guy's underneath getting it done. Dylan Seeger now with 4 points. Grantsburg up by 19. And their offense has been good, but their defense even better. And there's another loose ball. Here's Archie. To Hale. To the elbow. Rombach bumped. Here's Arch again. Hale. Tried to feed it in, and that's going to be a kick. A little bit of a delay in that whistle to decide if it was an actual kick motion or if it just was a pass off of his foot. The Hale brothers sit down back into the game, Henry Schmidt, his first time into the game, and DeSmith will sit. And Wilson will also sit. Who else came in? Oh, I believe Brody Allram just came into the game as well. Jackson Brown checking in. Here's Stelsel, and Riker will back it up. Tate is on him now. Little bump. See, those are the things they haven't been calling, and that's been very consistent, both teams. Nice pass again. Dillon lays it in. Good all-around game for the Pirates tonight. Offense, defense, turnover-wise, finding open guys, three-pointers buried by Sladkey, his second three of the night. He has 6. Keeping it, getting it a little closer for St. Croix. That's a tough shot. What are we doing out here? Wow. Caleb with 25. Yeah, that was kind of a heat check fadeaway jumper from the baseline. He got it. Sladkey kicks it out, Allram. Back to Sladkey. Marks now with Jackson on him. Marks for 3. He's had a nice night. Carson Marks with 16. I think that's 4 threes. Caleb maneuvering around. He wants to go baseline. He's bumped, and that is going to be a foul on Allram, I believe. Yeah. Brody Allram picks up the foul. Just the first foul on the Saints here in the second half, and Brody's first. And Riker's got a tie shoe. Every level, there's always somebody who has their shoe coming tied. We just need to teach first day of practice, double knotting. Here's Riker, open for 3, and it's blocked. Not so open, I guess. Tate with a nice block. Up ahead, layup, good. That's Henry Schmidt, new into the game, and he gets into the scorebook. Good closeout there by Tate. Wow. And now he's going to come harass at half court. Riker over to Brown. Riker again. Back to Brown. Trying to get it into Caleb. Caleb. The coaches I see want a travel, but they must not have seen that he dribbled the ball first. They'll watch maybe they'll watch the replay and see that he jumped and then dribbled the ball down. And then a little miscommunication on that pass, I think. Marks. Tate swung around Allram. Here's Tate. He just got that block, and now a three-pointer. No good. Rebound out of the reach. And Caleb goes up. He may have gotten a piece of it. And then a foul on the way down. And Sladkey can't believe it. I think it's his 3rd foul. And DeSmith is up off the bench. Or is that 4? Is that his 4th foul? Probably if DeSmith got off the bench. Yep, 4 fouls. Good job, Dylan. Or Dakota. He was paying attention. So 4 fouls on that. Picked up there by Sladkey. And I don't know how that's not a foul, and they're going to say he's on the line. So a lot of contact. I really don't know. I see it all the time. Sometimes it's called, sometimes it's not. Definite contact there, and it moved Riker off the ball, or off his line. So I don't know. I actually think the refs have done a really nice job here tonight. No complaints. All Ram. Good job by DeSmith to get that one. Tate with about a 12-footer good. Isaac Tate now with 5. 51-38. Few unanswered points here from St. Croix. Grantsburg with a couple of turnovers. Here's Daxter. Schultz back out to Brown. Ooh, Brown might have gotten away with the travel there. Riker, good pass. Underneath Daxter. Daxter goes baseline, has a little bit of room, and now he'll kick it up top to Caleb. Caleb through the lane. Nice and easy for Caleb Rombach. Good first step, and Caleb has 27. DeSmith kicks it out. Allram called a lot of these numbers during the football season. Actually, I think Grantsburg played at St. They did play at St. Croix. That was a crazy great game. That ball knocked away. DeSmith with a good job deflecting it back to a teammate. Now Allram for 3, no good. And a foul. And they're going to get who? DeSmith, or I think it is going to be on DeSmith this time. It was Daxter and DeSmith kind of fighting for that rebound, and who did they get the foul on? Did they call it on Dylan? They did. Dylan Seeger picked up the foul. Okay. Ball in. Wilson, 3. Oh, I thought he had it. Ball tipped. It's still, okay, Archie comes away with it. And now Caleb. Caleb with 27, his career high is 30. Nice find by Hale. Off the glass. Oh, I thought he had it. Oh, that was as close as it could get to and then not go. Here's Wilson. Game's not over. It's a 15-point Grantsburg lead with 5.5 left to go. A quick run here for St. Croix, and this is a different story. Could start here. 3-pointer, good. Henry Schmidt off the bench, making a mark. He has 5 points. It's a 12-point lead. Grantsburg led by as much as 19. Caleb trying to settle it down. Yes, Caleb Rombach on fire tonight. That is 30 points for Caleb with 5:06 left to go, and Caleb is feeling it tonight. We're going to take a quick break, say thank you to a couple more sponsors.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
Shots. One more.
I'm Dr. John Campa. I'm a board-certified orthopedic surgeon practicing general orthopedics here at Burnett Medical Center, and I've been practicing for 9 years. We do a lot of surgeries of the hand, such as carpal tunnel surgery, trigger finger releases, mass excisions. We treat a lot of fractures, both operative and non-operative, hip and knee replacement as well. Patients want quality care, and they want it close to home. Fortunately, we can provide that right here at Burnett Medical Center.
All right, Lisa Danielson says, let's go Pirates. Here come the Saints. Marks to DeSmith, back to Sladkey, back in the game, playing with 4 fouls, but 5 minutes left to go. You got to get your best guys out there. Sladkey. And Grantsburg into a 2-3 now. Well, now I've been fooled before. Archie's still on Wilson. 3-pointer by Marks. He's having a great night. He has 19 points. Trying to single-handedly keep them in the game. Nice press break. And now Axel with the ball. Now just holding on to the ball, taking the air out of it a little bit is probably what the Pirates want to do. Look for a good shot. And the Saints only have 2 fouls, so they can be super aggressive like that on marks. That's just 3 fouls now, 4:14 left to go. The only person who shouldn't be fouling is Sladke. He has 4. Here's Rombach. Caleb through, kicks it out to Dylan. Dylan doesn't want it. Back to Arch, back to Caleb. Caleb has the ball slapped out of his hand. The pass up ahead, great pass. Marks, easy layup. Marks with 21. I was looking down. Apparently something happened that fans didn't like. To Daxter. Daxter up, good, and 1! And that is just what we've seen all night long. Daxter now with 10 points, and he'll go to the free throw line for the 3rd time. Grantsburg now with a 12-point lead, 58-46, 3:46 left to go. And that one is good. 11 points for Dax. Second guy for Grantsburg in double digits. Other people flirting with it. That one's taken away by Daxter Schultz. Excellent defense tonight for the Pirates. Daxter Schultz. And he will stop it, and he'll get it back to Caleb. Caleb, bounce pass, Dylan, good! We were talking off the air if Caleb was going to get a double-double, and he just had the last 2 assists, or triple-double probably with rebounds. Good game for him, good game for the entire squad, making shots. And up now 61-46. It's a really, really good game for Grantsburg, and this is what they're capable of doing as a team. I know St. Croix has a good season going. They are 5th place in Heart of the North, but it's bunched up. 8-4 overall as well. Good pass in, win. Oh, and that is kind of how it's gone. And not all ran, but foul on the floor. So no shot here for Jared DeSmith. Grantsburg up by 15. That is their 6th foul and the 4th foul on Daxter Schultz. But he will stay in, obviously, with 3:03 left to go. DeSmith calling for somebody to go deep. Oh, win. No good. Caleb with the rebound. He's harassed, so he'll just drop it over to his friend Daxter. And that one's deflected into Daxter's mom and Stacy Coy. Fun to see Goob and Stacy out. I saw Steve Johnson here earlier. He must have had a kid playing in the 3rd grade game because I don't see him anymore. It was good to see him. Here's Axel crossing the timeline, and he is held by Marks. That is 4 fouls now on the Saints. Check that, that's 5 fouls. Grantsburg up by 15, 2:47 to go. Hale, and now Caleb. Rombach, met, shot. Wow, a lot of contact. Daxter there, ball knocked free, and it's going to go St. Croix way. I don't think Caleb has drawn a foul tonight. Don't know what they were looking for, but that was probably fine because he was straight up and down. There was contact, and they just let him play, which is fine. Shot up, no good. Oh, and that's going to be Daxter's 5th foul. So Daxter is fouled out. It's been a while since Daxter's fouled out, but that was an aggressive foul, just trying to pop that ball free, but clearly a foul. So they'll put Wynn at the free throw line to shoot a couple. That is 7 fouls on Grantsburg. Oh, I thought it was shooting. So, oh no, it was a rebound. No good, rebound out of bounds, and it'll be Grantsburg ball. So St. Croix Falls goes to Ashland on Monday. I think this was a makeup game from last week. Here's Axel. Wow, Wilson tried, and now they are going to grant him the foul. He literally pushed him the first time, wanting, not hard or anything, but just wanting to say, I want to get this foul. That's his first foul. 6 fouls on St. Croix Falls. And they converge on Caleb. Caleb, that was a foul, but they're not going to call it, so Caleb will drop it down to Dylan, and Dylan will just lay it in. Wow. That would have been, or I should say St. Croix is at 6 fouls, 3-pointer for Marks, bang! And 24 for Marks. You hear Coach Myers upset because Marks is lighting him up. Nobody else is really scoring for St. Croix Falls, but Marks has 24. And he's just been left open a little bit. So, you know, you like that kind of thought from Mike Myers, the head coach for Grantsburg. Like, don't just slough here. Finish strong. There's still 2 minutes left in the game. You don't want to foul or anything, but you don't want to make things easy on the Saints. They played a heck of a game, and the defense has really led the way for Grantsburg. Like I said, St. Croix scores 62.5 points per game, well below that tonight. And the ball is inbounded to Archie. Here's Axel. And Wilson giving him the business. Ball is loose, and it is tied up, and the jump ball will go to St. Croix Falls. So the Pirates just have to take care of the ball here as Sladke comes back into the game, because they're going to be, I think, they're going to try to foul here, St. Croix Falls. So if Grantsburg can just hold on to the ball, take care of the ball, it should be all right. There's Axel hard on Sladke, and now Wilson. Wilson has the ball tapped. Oh, here's Sladke, sorry. Win into DeSmith. Tough shot, no good. Rombach rebound, and then he is harassed and fouled, and that is the 5th foul on Sladke. So that's the 5th on Sladke. Into the game comes Brody Allram, and Caleb will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Caleb 1 for 2 from the line tonight. So I guess he did draw one foul. Shooting foul. So Daxter Schultz fouled out for Grantsburg, and Brett Sladke for St. Croix Falls, 2 of the top players on the football field for both teams. Caleb now with 31, that's his career high. He had 30 against Turtle Lake in a loss. I would say he's played a lot better here tonight all around. Second free throw, in and out, same as the first trip to the line. 64-49, back to a 15-point Pirate lead. Marks, and they're not letting him have anything. And Dylan, and he is spinning. That's a travel, isn't it? Yeah. He kind of break danced. I don't know what's the right term. Getting Schmidt back out there, kind of instant offense for St. Croix. Jared DeSmith is out. 1:13 left to go. Allram to inbound. Gets it into Marks. There's a quick trigger. Hits the front of the rim. Goes right to Wilson. Has it stripped, and it's out of bounds off of Cook. Lyle Lozier with quick hands under there. Lyle's a big guy, but we've always talked about how quick his feet are and how well he can kind of control his body. That time he was able to pop the ball free, and it's out of bounds. That ball inbounded. Marks, Axel giving him the business. Kicks it over to Allram. Allram has the ball knocked free, and it is picked up by Dylan Seeger. And now Rombach has it. He is fouled, and they're either going to get Wilson or Marks on this one. And it will be Wilson. 53.8 seconds to go, and Elliott Wilson has been held to just 2 points. Grantsburg's defense doing a great job on him. The entire game plan was to stop him from scoring, and the Pirates have done a great job there. 1-and-1, free throw good. See if Caleb can get the second one. He has 32 points. And the Pirates will vacate and not go for the rebound here. Caleb's like, it's not going to be a rebound. 66-49, Grantsburg up by 17 here. Win for 3, no. Rebound Allram, yes. That's Brody's first points. Here is Archie Hale moving up the court. Now Lyle, back to Arch. Good job over to Axel. And Marks is gonna go for the foul here with 28.8 seconds left to go. It is a 15-point Grantsburg lead. Axel has 8 points, so if he makes them both, he'll be the third guy in double digits for the Pirates. And we see Tate come back into the game. And both teams are going to empty their benches as Axel gets set for a 1-and-1. So everybody's going to come out. What a heck of a game for the Grantsburg Pirates. Only Jake Peterson will be left on the sideline as he'll come in for Axel if he can make both of them here. So Caleb Brombach finishes with 33 points. Dexter Schultz with 11. Dylan Seeger with 10. How could I forget? Dylan has 10. Axel doesn't get it to go in Allram. Axel, what are you doing? Oh, I know what he's doing. He's going to foul so that Jake can come into the game. He's got to wait for one free throw here. They're just going to let him come in. Oh, no, he wouldn't have to wait for one free throw. It's a 1-and-1. So that's why Axel went over and fouled, and now Allram is going to take shots, and we're going to get a late sub in as well. Daniel Hansen is going to come in for Brody Allram. Eric Patterson, big number 53, making his varsity debut this year. And that's Jake Peterson with the rebound. Jackson Brown. Jackson gets across the timeline, secures the ball, 17 seconds, and he's fouled by Allram. I'm not sure the necessity of any of that, but Joyce says, great game, Pirates. Callie Olson says, another nice win for the Pirates. They've really started playing very well here lately. The Turtle Lake game, not so much, but other than that, Beaton, Webster, Frederick, they have been playing really well as Jackson Brown puts one in. And Hansen comes in for Allram. 67-51, 16.6 seconds left to go. And Pirates came in with an excellent game plan and did it well in a career night for the junior Caleb Brombach. Jackson Brown with 2. That's going to be a 3, no good. Rebound and staying in. Just out of bounds, 3.9 seconds left to go. Shoelace might have swiped the out of bounds line over there. Carson Marks had a nice night for St. Croix Falls, 24 points, but Brett Sladke was second with 6, and Isaac Tate had 5, so did Henry Schmidt. Jared DeSmith had 4, Justin Wynn had 3, Brody Allram had 2, and Elliot Wilson had 2 points tonight. For Grantsburg, leading scorer Caleb Brombach with 33, his career high, 11 points for Dexter Schultz. Dylan Seeger had 10, 8 points for Axel Hale. Lyle Lozier had 4, and Jackson Brown had a couple there on free throws. Tomorrow night, Grantsburg takes on Ellsworth in River Falls, Don Page Arena in the Falcon Center at UW River Falls. Maybe the national championship trophy will be on display. I'm sure it will. So we'll get to see that tomorrow night. The St. Croix Falls Saints, they head to Ashland on Monday. That is a 7 o'clock game. It's the first time they will have met this year. Ashland is 5-5, so St. Croix going to try to get back in the winning column. They've lost 2 in a row. They lost to Hayward in overtime, like I said, 98-91. And now here tonight, my final score of 68-51. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. What a fun night. Third grade basketball at halftime, and just an exciting night. And thank you, Dakota Schultz. What a great job by Dakota in Nick's stead. Nick, I never changed it to the second half, you guys. You usually tell me that. Anyway, so Nick will be back tomorrow night, but hopefully Abby and the rest of the gymnasts did well tonight on senior night. But that is going to wrap things up. So Grantsburg again victorious 68-51 for Dakota. I'm Bob. Thank you for joining us here watching some high school basketball on We Are SCF and We Are Grantsburg, both part of the We Are Network. Have a great night, everybody.